Hey guys, this is Mah-Dry-Bread as always, and welcome back to the stream. Today we'll be playing some Sid Meier's Civilization 5. Might be changing games a little later, not sure. I'll probably let the stream vote, or the chat rather, vote on if we do change games, and you know what too. I've got a scene I can switch to that shows you all the games to choose from. Let me turn the in-game volume a little bit. Sounds a little bit loud to me. You guys at home are going to have to tell me if it seems too loud. Just on your end, if... There we go. The music seems a little loud to me. Now, I have not played since Gods and Kings expansion came out. It did a little update. I'm pretty sure it updated this version of the game too. I don't have that expansion. So... I don't know if that'll make any big difference. One big difference I noticed is that I can turn on quick combat in single player, which is awesome, so I turned that on, because I hate waiting forever for combat in multiplayer. So, I'm sorely tempted to use either Korea, China, or Babylon, because they're my favorites. But I kinda wanna let the chat either vote on on what team I'm using, or go random. Good morning, Super Paper Ness and Fury. So, right now we're just setting stuff up. Let's just do the standard continents, standard size, normal difficulty, standard pace. We're just going pretty basic here. I'm noticing something that needs to be fixed in the chat. Let me click button and there we go. Problem fixed. Apparently, Lydia was not a mod, which is funny because I seem to remember modding her. But whatever. Remodded. We got one vote for random already. How many people are in the chat right now? We've got 3 people, 4 if you include myself, which I don't include. Random sounds like it'd be the most dramatic. Yeah, what the hell, let's go random. Let's go random and see what happens. Now, I'm probably best at this civilization more than any other one. I currently have 203 hours on this game, and I've beaten the game on Deity, which is the hardest difficulty, which I'm rather proud of. Actually, let me know, is the stream picking up all the Steam community stuff I'm bringing up right now? Like, I've got a Steam window open right now. Is that actually getting picked up? Because I've never tried testing this before with my current way of streaming. So I will wait for the chat to catch up on that. Hello, Mr. Dog. Yep. Yeah, achievements ahoy. I've got a lot. There we go. You see right there, flawless strategy. Beat the game on Deity difficulty, May 23rd, 2012. That is the mark of someone who has played this game far too much. You know what? Hold on. I want to see the current record of how many people. Global achievements. I want to see how many people have that achievement. Perfect strategy. Perfect strategy. Where is it? Got that one. Well, that's immortal difficulty. Flawless strategy. 1.3% of everyone who owns the game has that achievement. There we go. That's how you know I've played this game way too much. 115 out of 227. I'm only like halfway there. It's ridiculous. I'm not gonna get them all. I'm never gonna get them all, but my god do I want to get them all. Right. Randomize continents, standard size, which is 8 players, 16 city-states, Prince, which is normal difficulty, and standard game pace. Let's see what the shuffled deck gets us. And Mr. Dog, I don't know if you can hear, but I'm guessing the other guys have video as they are responding to what's going on screen. We're George Washington of America. Oh, They're probably the second worst civilization in the entire game. They're pretty awful.
Within 100 years, the young nation became embroiled in a terrible civil war.
Someone adding me to the friends list.
But it was just
Must be someone in the stream, or perhaps on my
in
YouTube.
the 20th century, that the United States reached the height
Oh my god, yeah, the United States in this game is awful. They have the B-17 bomber, which is only good in extreme late game, and they have the Minuteman, which is an upgraded musketman. There aren't any stronger than normal, nor do they build faster. Their only difference is that, they can move through rough terrain, as if it were, like, flat plains, so they're faster, basically. And your ability as the United States is that all land military units have +1 sight, and you have a 50% discount when purchasing tiles. So basically, really good for scouting. They're kind of expansive. Sounds like this will be fun then? Yeah. I'm stuck with the second worst team in the game. The worst team in this game, I would say, is Arabia. Oh Jesus, are they bad in this? Okay, I got a good starting location though. A lot of production around. I'm between two rivers. Rivers mean a lot of commerce. I am right beside stone, silver, and marble, which means a lot of luxury goods for happiness. So at least the capital's in a really good spot. It's also on a hill between rivers, and if you're attacking over a river, you have a disadvantage when you're attacking over a river because it's an amphibious assault, as well as a weakness when you're attacking up a hill. So this is an extremely well-defended location for a capital. And I'm going to just scout with these warriors. Let me, single-player quick movement. I'll have that on. Sounds like this will be fun. By the way, Mah-Dry, do you have a preference to what I should call you? Mah-Dry is fine. I've been wondering about that. I hate when people shorten it to bread or dry bread, because most people in my personal life, I guess, just call me Mah-Dry. That's what I was called throughout most of school. I tweeted and my computer's shutting down. Oh wait, yeah, I probably got someone commenting on one of my things. Alright. Now, I'm America, who I almost never play as. I think I only play them for the sake of getting the achievement for beating the game as them, or beating a mission as them, whatever you want to call it. Either in that, it's just whenever I'm dealt them in random online. Granary's always a good idea. Do I have wheat nearby? No, I'm gonna force... Oh, well, there's wheat over here. But I do need to mine these. No, that's masonry. Mining is for the silver. Mining, pottery. I'll keep it like that until I've explored more. I would very much like a quick worker. Yeah. Man, I haven't played this in a while. Now the quick movement's bugging me. That's a pretty unique nickname, I'd say. Yeah, I guess so. I've had... Oh, and free animal husbandry. That's good, because that's one I was considering getting. Yeah, Mah-Dry-Bread's been my nickname since grade 11. Most of the teachers would even call me that. I had this nickname long before I was ever on... YouTube. I got this nickname back when I was still on Blip, doing skits. I was part of a skit group. So I just met Edinburgh, which I don't remember what country that's from, actually. I believe that's the capital of the country, but I don't remember which one. And it's militaristic. So this could be a really good early ally, because they have horses and silk. The horses are good because mounted units dominate early and mid-game. And they're militaristic, which means that they can donate me units if I'm friends with them. And they're friendly, which means that they tend to be peaceful. They like peaceful actions. They like roads and wonders and whatnot. All around easy to be friends with. Edinburgh is Scotland, I believe. I think you're right. It's probably why it sounds familiar. I do like the quick scouting, but it's only really useful in early game. It's just not that good in ability long term. There's a lot better out there, like the French. The French have a great ability. Washington grew, and I see some city-state borders out west. Mining finished. There's Venice. They are maritime, so they'll donate me food. And the personality is neutral. They got horses and ivory. Alright. Oh, I just met Sullivan of the Ottoman Empire. Ottoman Empire, not that good in this game. They're quite powerful during the Renaissance, but that's about it. Where in the Renaissance, they can get Janissaries, which are pretty much flat upgrades from Musketmen, and they have Old Faith. I just found Old Faithful, the natural wonder. 2 science if worked, 3 happiness if it's within your borders. It's about fair. There's another city-state down here, and I see some ancient ruins I definitely want to get. It's this game's version of the Goody Hut. Kuala Lumpur. They're hostile in culture, and I don't want to ally with them. I don't care a whole lot about culture. And see, here's a big problem with America in this game. They don't really have any particular kind of victory that they're good at. It's not like they're well-rounded in that they can kind of do everything. It's that they can't really do anything. They have no advantage, other than scouting. In the Renaissance, in kind of late Renaissance, you have musketmen, which they're decent for swarming tactics, but only if you have a lot of production by then, and even then, it's not enough of an advantage. Like, if you were fighting the French, for instance, you wouldn't win. Because they also have upgraded musketmen, they have musketeers, and musketeers are just better because they can fight in groups very well. So you're still outgunned. Like, if you're scientifically on par with your opponent, you're just moving a bit faster. It's not really a big deal. And in very, very late game, when you're using the B-17 bomber, yes, it's a really big game changer, but the game usually doesn't get that far, especially if you're going domination victory. So, the United States, their unique units, not all that useful. I'm totally keeping these glitter pants. I have no idea what you're talking about. I want an early settler, but I don't want to cripple my production with it. I'll get a scout, then a settler. Alright, construct a mine. And what's over here? More ruins? Got a good amount of money. Informed me of... Oh! Found Augustus Caesar of Rome. Rome's a really underrated team.
Pontifex Maximus Romae.
Alright. There are their borders over there. Only other countries' borders I've run into so far. I've got a decent amount of money. I could purchase another warrior. Warriors are not that impressive. As far as military goes, I want to upgrade quickly. There's Rome. There's some barbarians. Part of me is telling me take out the barbarians for the experience. Oh, they attacked.
I have some information.
The enemy's zone of control means that when you move from one tile to the next enemy... Oh, I'm aware what that is. Thanks for the information. I'm going to fortify until healed here. And I would like these scouts. Scouting? Oh, whoa, I'm right next to the sea. Okay. Kinda wish this was a coastal city, then. Only 4 turns until I get more population, so I'll just make another scout. I'm gonna have this one auto-scout. I'd like to get away from that camp. I kinda want to leave the camp just so they can harass Rome. Right. Archery. I want early military. I am very crowded in. I don't have a lot of room to expand. So I think I'm going to expand forcefully. There's Rio de Janeiro. Need to organize my empty closet. Masonry, masonry. Doolululu. I need to expand over here. In fact, right here would be a good place for a city. I can't build roads yet, because I don't have the wheel. When I can, though, that'll be worth it. Alright, get those guys healing. Washington now has more population. Good. Get on that. Get those guys scouting. I would like another settler. I'd also like very much for you to speed up that settler's production as much as you can. Because I do not gain any food for the city while a settler is being made. So I want them to build as quickly as possible. There's irrational, militaristic Sudan, which are at the very north border. I think I will be definitely taking them out. Because I have no reason to ally with them. No one else is probably going to ally with them. Oh, there's Istanbul. They're not in a very well-defended place. They might be a good early target.
The haft of the arrow had been feathered with one of the eagle's own plume.
The wheel, definitely. I want chariots. So I've got archery. Hard to see through forests. Most well-fed people. Okay. Liberty is always really badass for rapid expansion, but I don't have a whole lot of room, so I think I'm going to go with honor, which is early combat and barbarian hunting. I see some borders over there. Arabia? Possibly India. Hard to tell from the border color. Still can't tell from here. Oh! There's Catherine the Great of Russia, which her border is yellow, so that's definitely not her right there. It's odd to just see one hexagonal cloud in the sky. Yes, it is! Less food, but extra production if I do this. I could really use the production, yes. Okay, who's down here? Arabia, there we go. Worst team in the game by far. They have a really good, unique unit. Other than that, they're worthless. Right, let's get chopping those trees. I want to mine there. Public declaration from Russia. They are defending Rio de Janeiro. Okay. Well, I am allied with Edinburgh. I just donated them 250 gold pieces, so they are now my friends. Which is good, because I want an early ally. Oh, I just found the Beringe Crater. Never heard of this. Beringer Crater. But I've got some happiness for finding it. So that's always good. The world has ended. Took him out. Sweet. I actually get some culture whenever I kill a barbarian. It's part of my ability of being honor. There we go. Get him going over there. Those are my settlers. And I would like archers. Alright, I want you to heal up. I want you to heal up too. Gotta be very careful to make sure that this settler is not taken out by barbarians that are just off screen.
Wisdom and virtue are like the two wheels of a cart.
The wheel's finished. Perfect. Alright, looks like that city's gonna survive. Bronze working, because I want spearmen and I want the barracks, which is a big thing I want to get. Losing grip on Edinburgh. Yeah, I need to make better friends with them. I just don't have a whole lot of money right now. Okay, I've got New York founded. And I want to start putting on some early pressure. Worker. They don't have much production here. There we go. That speeds up the production a bit. Archer finished. Do I want another archer or do I want a water wheel? A water wheel gets me a lot of food and production. It'll be good in the long run, but then again, really do want archers early on. No longer friends with Edinburgh. Well, as soon as I have the money, I'll be friends with them again. Right, archers, get moving. I'll have them hunt for barbarians. Edinburgh is under attack. They'll be happy if I save them. I'm at Budapest. Okay, perfect. I might not have to spend that money after all. Archers are much better than warriors. Because I have a ranged attack, I don't get counterattack from it. They have to come after me. Like that. Which hurts, but I can still deal some real damage back. Starving. Well, then switch up your stuff there. There you go. Fortified. Do it anyways. Took them out. Got some culture for it. Which is good because my culture rate is pretty low. Promotion over here. Let's get a full heal with it. Take out this camp. I might die in the counterattack, but I did get some culture for it. You get back to exploring. I'm gonna have them stay over there while they heal. I'll take my time with this barbarian camp. And we'll get a wheat farm up there. See you, Fairy. You need to heal. So do you. And I've got my spare archers out. Let's get a water wheel in there. That's one of the big advantages of building on a river in Civ 5. Water wheels. Man, I'm getting a lot of emails on Gmail today. Usually YouTube-related stuff if it's Gmail. Which is good. Might be getting new subscribers, might be getting new comments. Actually, according to my laptop, my Hotmail's exploding with emails too. Alright, let's take out this camp. Public declaration, Kuala Lumpur, that's great for you. Bronze working finished, good. Ah, great, I have to be melee range, rough terrain, hard to shoot over. Sailing will get me light... no, only the Great Lighthouse. I need optics, I believe. Horseback riding is extremely badass, but I don't have horses. Let's look at the big picture here. Aren't I popular? Yes, apparently. Writing is always nice, but I really don't need it right now. Ironworking would be badass. I don't know if I'm really in a position to use that, though. Man, pyramids are so awesome. Mathematics. No, because the catapult is the main thing I get from mathematics, but I need iron to use that. I'm gonna get horseback riding, then ironworking, then math. And I'll switch that up if it turns out that, if my position really changes before then, I'll switch it up and maybe get writing earlier on. But right now I'm just not in the position to make use of that. Public declaration from Russia. That's great. 10% extra strength when I have another military unit adjacent. That's awesome. But extra production when making melee units and a free Great General is better. Great General, you're coming on over. take them out. Just bombard them with arrows. Archers are not very good for sieging cities, but they're good. They're good for sieging enemies. Alright, that's taken care of. Let's go get that silver. Might want to get another worker soon. Now, any of my units near my Great General will have a damage bonus. That's why I love Great Generals. Edinburgh just got their own archers. Good. Okay, so I just took those out. Is Edinburgh happy? No? Fine. Have money. Get me units. Caesar's in a well-defended place. Venice. I kind of want to ally with Venice. Kuala Lumpur. I don't care about Kuala Lumpur. I could take them out, but I think they're protected by someone. I'm thinking of harassing Rome. Taking them out over time. I think I'll do that. And let's get that Great General over with them. I'll expand south while I fight. Ooh, Mesa I could take out pretty easily. They're in a bad spot. Although, they have horses, which is a very, very good unit. I think I'm probably going to be going military. However, I might have to switch my game plan partway through depending on my position. Well, excuse me, princess. Okay, well, let's just keep moving south, I guess. A lot of rough terrain here. This is where a Minuteman would actually be useful, but by the time I have Minutemen, I'll probably have most of this area under my control and have roads. A lot of desert wheat over there. If that barbarian camp is still there, maybe I want... Oh, they do have a big military. And I have no melee units to defend with. Alright, alright. Slight change of plan, then. We're gonna go take out Arabia. I want to take them over. Russia wants a declaration of friendship. Let's work together. I can do that. Russia's a good team. I'm pretty good with Russia. Yep. Sorry, Juan. I'm a racist. Hello, Monaco. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go straight after them now. Too bad there's such a long trip to get to. Oh, thanks, Edinburgh. Edinburgh just gave me some free archers. Now, I do need a melee unit to be able to take a town. So right now, with my units I've got right now, I can mostly just harass and pillage. I really need horses. I do have... Actually, this melee unit's really close. I'm gonna have him join in the fight. Okay, back at Washington. 1 maintenance for barracks, which is not bad at all. Takes a while to get, but I do have that water wheel. Or that water mill, rather. Spearmen are nice. Another worker would also be very nice. I think for long run's sake, I'm gonna go barracks. New York, what are you working on? You're still working on a worker. God, New York. There you go. You definitely need production. No, stop informing me of shit. There we go. Okay. I would like you to... What was the hotkey for alert? There we go, A. I thought it was S, because it used to be called Sentry in the other games. Right, I want a mine over there. And we're almost ready to wage this war. Kind of an early war for the United States. They're not very good in early game military, but I think I can take this one out now. So Mah-Dry, how do you feel about playing US? I don't like them. It's not that I don't like the country, although I don't in real life. It's just that in this game, I would say without a doubt they're the second worst team in the game. Of the vanilla teams, at least. If we're counting DLC teams, Spain is pretty bad. But, oh god, the US in this game is awful. But there's one team in this game I'd say is significantly worse than the United States. Arabia. And that's who I'm attacking. So, as bad as it looks, I have an advantage. I am not passing up this opportunity. I'm declaring war this turn. I stole their workers, that's why I did it. I am not passing up an opportunity to do that. To steal their workers before they finish their wheat farm. That helps a lot in the long run. And they're shooting arrows from their city, but I have quick combat on, so you can't see it. Okay. Yeah, archers, you're gonna back up across the river again. And workers, you're gonna get out of there before you're recaptured. And I'm gonna wait for all my archers to heal before I move in, and I've got my other archers almost here. The joys of watch 2 Mah-Dry-Bread videos at once. Why don't you like the United States, Mah-Dry, in real life, I mean? Oh, I have a lot of reasons for not liking the United States in real life. I would go on forever if I were to list them all. Mah-Dry, do you think it would be OP for you to research 2 sciences at the same time? Yes, it would. What? I kind of want to keep this guy around, just in case if I capture Mesa really fast. But on the other hand, I want to get him back up there just because he'll be sitting around for a while, but it's such a long trek. I think I'm just going to keep them up here. There, my archers are healed. One of them needs to heal slightly more. Most of my units are in position for this war. Okay, you guys are healed. Let's get you to move up. You all just have on standby here. Oh, I didn't even notice you guys. There, took out their scouts. If you don't like the US, then you must be a communist. Well, actually, I'm pro-communism, but that's completely unrelated. That's another reason I hate United States, although you could apply that to basically all of North America, is it seems like a lot of people don't know what communism is. They just think it's a bad word. Well, again, though, that applies to basically all of North America. Unfortunately, Canada is like that, too. Alright, let's move in. I'm ready to wage this war. Oh, we got those extra workers done. I want to connect these 2 cities with road. And, oh, hey, Moscow. Make sure that he's nice and close to get that bonus to everyone. Also, let's contact Catherine. She's pretty friendly with me.
Здравствуй.
I would like to discuss... Shall we just declare war together against... There we go. Sorry, no, perhaps another time. What if we trade?
Говори.
I want you to declare... no, there's not the option to declare war. I guess they took that out of the trade menu. I was gonna say, could I pay her to declare war? Well, she's got a lot of money. Other player... Oh, declare war on. There we go. What do you want for this? Just not up for a war? Alright.
Продолжай.
Alright. You have made declarations of friendship with one of their enemies, so he's probably not going to be inclined to. They desire friendly relations with your empire.
Selamlar.
Well, no country is entirely in knowledge of certain words, like the history of them, like the word buck. Actually, the the word buck is racist. Actually, the word buck originally it wasn't. It was kind of talking about dollars, I guess, in a way, but the term was coined. Unintentional pun. You know it's racist? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, coined by hunters, and I think we know what kind. Da-la-la-la-la. People in Taiwan are fat? Huh. I don't know what the obesity rate of Taiwan is. I'll be honest, I don't look that up often. Let's discuss friendship? You must decline. Alright. Then I'll have to kill you next. Worker finished. I can make the Colossus, but it's not that impressive in this game, unlike in Civ 1 when it broke the game. You could use Spearmen, but archers are badass. Can't make any chariot archers, I don't have any horses. Spearmen. Oh, I got some... They're actually going military here. They almost took out some of my archers. America let herself go. I like the way you put that. Right. Oh, that was a bad move. I think that's still in range of the city. I'm going to lose that unit. Why did I do that? Right, I gotta work over those warriors, shoot the city. Thinking of pulling out of this fight already and coming back when I have more units. Because this is already going badly. Yeah. I'll keep those guys there to help deter while my people retreat. Because I'm going to lose that archer, and with 3 units, I'm not going to be able to... They're offering a peace treaty in which they give me a bunch of money right now. I was about to just run. Okay. Thanks. Wow. That couldn't have gone better. I didn't even lose this unit. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move these workers back up then, if I'm gonna be waiting a while to start this war. Barracks finished, pump out the spearmen. Are you playing single player? Because there's no attack animations. I'm playing multiplayer, or no, I'm playing single player, but with the newest patch, they actually allow you to turn off the animations. Which I prefer, because it's much quicker. Now, this is kind of a small continent. I think I've explored the whole thing. Can you tell us the reasons for not liking the United States? It would go on forever. Jawan can attest to that. I don't know if I want to get into this whole debate. Start now. Okay, good, that's an Edinburgh one. Hold on, where's this iron? Right there. How much would it cost to get that in my land? Not much at all. Sweet. You cancel automation. Get that iron immediately. That is what's gonna win us the war. Oh, there's iron right here, too. Yeah, construct that. I want all the iron I can get. If I can't get horses, at least I can make catapults and swords. And I am getting math right now. Which gets me catapults. Start off with shock. I want you moving to the war. Yeah, make another spearman. He'll lose 50 fans for not liking the US. Actually, about slightly over half of my subscribers are from the United States, but they don't seem to have a problem when I bring up my issues with the United States. I really like my fan base, because, you know, you look at a lot of fan bases, and they just have stupid, stupid people in them. Like, every fan base will have some dumb people. But when I say stupid, stupid people in fan bases, I'm talking, like, people who will defend the person they're watching no matter what vile, horrible things they say. Where they'll defend them and agree with them no matter what they personally actually think. And that bugs the hell out of me. Where I love... Does he have any Civ games besides... Or does he play any games besides Civilization? Of course I do. I'm a Let's Player on YouTube. I've got a ton of games. Catherine has declared war on... Ooh. That might be a good thing to capitalize on. What was I saying again? Oh yeah, I've got a good fan base. Where when I do something stupid or I say something stupid, they'll actually tell me. They're not gonna just agree with me because they like my videos. I like that. Losing grip on Edinburgh, and I don't really have income because I'm spending so much on, I'm spending so much of my income on, maintaining roads and mostly maintaining military. A declaration of friendship with Arabia? No. I think Russia's trying to capitalize on how they see that, Mesa's weak right now. Yeah, they're attacking a lot. I think I'm going to swoop in and take care of this. Because I want the city. The peace treaty is still going. It should expire soon. I have a 10-turn peace treaty. Wow, they have a lot of units. Rome and Russia. Is Rome at war? A settler over there. I think Rome's at war with them too. Yeah, diplomatic. Global politics. War with Arabia. At war with Arabia. Everyone but me and Solomon are at war. Peace treaty expired. Alright. Let's get these guys doing their thing first. Okay, so we've got the iron. There's more iron right there. My god, am I getting lucky with the iron. Get as much as you can. Right, continue the road to road. My god. Really good iron early on. Let's get some swordsmen. Alright. You're gonna be shitting yourself in fear now. You're at war with 3 countries. Yeah, my gold per turn's over. I'm losing a little bit of money. Oh well. Okay, I've got a melee unit adjacent with a great general. I'm gonna swoop in for the kill when I can. Just gotta look for the right opportunity and hope I get the city before either of those two do. Oh man, they're screwed! Whoa, the Ottomans just declared war. Alright, I can dig it. You'll pay for this in time. Solomon thinks they can take me on. They probably think it's dishonorable that we're ganging up on a lesser nation. Hey, Warsaw, what's up? I don't care if they think it's dishonorable. I'm gonna keep doing it. Oops. Yes. Take out those archers. Fortify. Fortify. I want you guys well defended. I want everyone else to do as much of the fighting as possible. See, here's the thing, Juan, about them never apologizing for the slavery. Oh yeah, Alien Swarm is free. Here's the thing about them never apologizing about the slavery, and they really should. I want to say that right off the bat. They really should apologize, but here's why they can't. They apologized to Asian people after World War II. Here's the thing about that, though. They learned their lesson after apologizing for that. Because it's the same reason the Canadian government does not apologize for the Chinese camps we used to have. And they should apologize, but they won't. They have to spend a ton of money if they apologize. If they apologize, that's admitting that they have wronged them, and if they admit that they have wronged them, then they have to pay a ton of money to any survivors of it for support. They had to pay for, I believe it's like mental support, war support. There are all kinds of things that they have to pay them for, an insane amount. That is why Canada is likely never going to apologize to the Chinese people who we put in camps until after every survivor is dead and there's still a few left. With black people in the United States, it's a lot more deeply rooted than that. They're likely never going to apologize because the groups there supporting black rights are so powerful that yes, they will find a way to get the descendants the money. And the US cannot afford that, nor do they want that in the news in other countries. That's why I think that they'll never apologize. They just cannot afford to, and it would look really bad. Alright, I think I'm ready to take them out. I think I can swoop in now. Finish this. Oh man, someone else is totally gonna take it, aren't they? Can I hit it from here? Yes, I can. No! If I got slightly luckier with that, I would have taken the city. I think they've got it. Someone else is gonna take this city. Yep. Russia got it. I'm not complaining too much. I like Russia, they're my allies. I'd rather it be them than Rome. But Jesus. Come on. If I got a bit luckier on that click, it would have been mine. Alright, Kuala Lumpur, you're next. I don't have masonry yet. My science rate is pretty abysmal, honestly. Settlers. I really should have got more earlier. Oh. Did not notice that. They're coming in from the south there with a fairly large force. Here's the thing about the 200 years of oppression that people don't like to talk about when it comes to black people. As horrible as it looks, and don't get me wrong, I do not agree with slavery, nor do I condone slavery of any group of people. I think it's just morally awful. Here's the thing about that. In Africa, slavery was normal at the time. When we got there, and when I say we, I'm talking the English and the Dutch mostly, and they were slave trading, they weren't the ones getting the slaves for the most part. When they got there, they started the slave trades because they saw the other African tribes, and some of them were slave traders, and the slave traders were like, you've got advanced technology, you've got guns, we'll trade you these, you give us the guns, we'll give you these slaves from these other tribes. Ethiopia is all I'm gonna say, is that people don't like to talk about. When you think Ethiopia, you think the 80s. You think starving, poor children in awful condition. And don't get me wrong, they're on awful condition. But you know why Ethiopia got so much attention no one else did? We're long-term allies with Ethiopia. They were a slave trading nation. They were the ones that we sold the guns to and were giving us the African slaves. The Ethiopians were the main ones who were getting all the slaves together for us. As horrible as it looks, A, that was the norm at the time, where the Africans were enslaving other Africans. B, a big fault of it is Ethiopia, although we largely encouraged it by giving them guns. Because as soon as one tribe's got guns, they can dominate the rest of the tribes. Because, like, you're moving up from archery to firearms. That's such a leap in technology. Fuck, what do I want to get? Writing. I'm so far behind on writing. Writing and masonry. I even do up here with workers? I've got 3 workers, kind of have a little too many. Might as well just start working these places with farms. Work every panel I can. New York. I really should have you on production. Why is it my chats always start turning into this? When we talk about slave trading and religion and politics. I mean, I know about that slavery is being in every nation, but an open apology, I don't even care about the money. I know, an open apology really should be issued. I think from a moral standpoint, yes, an open apology should be issued. Trade route established, that takes some of the burden off. Oh, Kuala Lumpur, you know what's gonna happen. Kuala Lumpur can already see the writing in the sand. I'm sure they are quite panicked right now. Let's just continue building farms for now. And we've almost got swordsmen up in the capital, and there's a barracks there too. So that'll really help against defending on warriors with their clubs, and I've got iron shields and swords. Get rid of that 25-year to determine whether or not black people can vote. Yeah, that is a pretty bullshit law. I don't agree with having a country where everyone can vote, because the majority of people, the vast majority of people are completely ignorant towards these problems. So I don't agree with having a country in which everyone can vote, but if everyone can vote, then at least, if you say everyone can vote, at least make it so fucking everyone can vote, 'cause Jesus. Like, not everyone except for black people, or everyone except for women. If you're gonna say everyone, make it everyone. Okay, let's take out those guys. We can probably defend ourselves no problem. And I'm just gonna keep making swordsmen from here, so I hope they really like having ironclad swordsmen come down on their primitive warriors. Oh, they're retreating already. Some people just end up not voting because they're lazy. Honestly, that doesn't bother me too much. Most of the people who are too lazy to vote are the kind of people who are not educated enough to vote. Who do you think should vote, Mah-Dry? Well, first of all, I think there should be requirements to vote. You should be educated in... You should be educated enough in politics to be able to vote. I mean... You know what? I've got a good quote about this. I don't remember the exact quote off the top of my head, but I've got a good quote I wrote on my Facebook about this one day, and I've got it on my profile, so let me read that off. Here's what I wrote on my Facebook profile. Which, what the hell? Why don't I link that? Boom. Here's what I linked here. Why would you ever let everyone vote on who leads your country? The vast majority of people know nothing about how a country is run, nor do they know anything about politics. Majority rules does not work when the vast majority of people are ignorant to the problems at hand. That is what I wrote. Let me get back to the game. And you see, that's why democracy works a lot better in some European nations, because in the European nations, politics is taught a lot more rigorously. People widespread know a lot more about the country's problems and politics. So they have a better understanding of, I guess, the problems that go into it and what they should consider when they're voting. And that's a major, major thing. So that's why I think it works better over there than over here in North America. To a lesser degree, Canada. Canada is more socialist than the United States, and I'm happy about that, although I wish we were more socialist than we actually are right now. I think political science should be taught in high school. I agree. I think, as well as college, of the necessary courses, math being necessary, obviously. English being necessary, obviously. Why is political science not necessary? That should be a necessary course people take. If your country is run by majority rules, then the majority should be as informed of the problems as possible. Like, you don't want, like, you know those idiots that everyone knows in your neighborhood? Just the incredibly stupid people that you can't believe can function on their own. Those people. Do you really want them voting on who runs your country? Man. You guys banned Fox News. Every country should follow suit. I agree. Fox News is just propaganda. It's disgusting that that station is so popular. There's one good thing on Fox News, and you know what that is? John Bradshaw Layfield, and I only say that because he used to be a really good wrestler. Okay, I'm ready to completely mud stomp Kuala Lumpur. You can see the mass-producing military right now. They're scared. Socialism is a terrible word in America. Can't get in the way. We have electoral votes, though. Socialism is such a terrible word in America. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It's like that in Canada to a smaller, much lesser degree. Like, the word communism. For some reason, just because it's so burnt into people's minds from the Cold War, communism equals evil in a lot of people's minds. And that's not what communism is. Did you see Bradshaw on Raw last night? No, I didn't watch Raw last night. I don't have cable. But Bradshaw was on it? That's awesome! I love him! I thought he was in Russia right now. I was watching his YouTube videos. I thought he was still in Russia. Because he was in a hotel in Moscow the other day. Oh, I guess he could have flown out. The guy's always on a plane. I didn't know Bradshaw was on it last night. Did he wrestle? Okay, let's declare war on Kuala Lumpur. Sorry, Kuala Lumpur, I don't like your face. It smells bad. Time to declare war! It took their workers. Okay. Unit needs orders, you guys. Guard. Next turn, we're moving in. Hope no one important was defending them, because I may have just started a war. Not advocating any kind of political ideal, I'm just advocating that people know what the hell... Yeah, I agree, they need to know what the hell they're talking about. I believe I do have spare silver, I'll give you some silver. How did this conversation even start? I don't know, my streams always get to this. Because it's civilization, there we go. Those archers are probably gonna have to die. Oh, full heal, yeah, hell yeah. Take them out. Attack. Move in. Move in. We've got this one under control. Okay, they need to get closer to attack. Oh, we've got masonry in a few turns, right. Is that silver? That's silver. Buy that tile. Money's looking pretty bad. I'm gonna have to switch up to, boom. I'm gonna have to switch up to, getting my cities to work on commerce soon. Silver mine. You know what, worker? I'm gonna have you stay right over here. He just did the clothesline, from Hell to Heath Slater. That's it, sadly. Oh. I kind of like the whole Heath Slater fighting Legends thing. Yeah, Heath Slater is shit on the microphone. I will not contest that. Oh, fuck you. Heath Slater, awful, awful, awful on the microphone. Good wrestler, and I'm really happy to see him wrestling these old guys, because some of these old guys can really still go. Big Van Vader, still awesome. Bradshaw, still awesome. DDP, still awesome. So I'm kind of happy to see this. I don't keep completely up to date on it going on, mostly because I just watch it on YouTube sometimes, where I don't even watch the full show, I'll just see, like, clips of it. I just watch the matches, usually. So I am aware that I am missing out on some of it. Right. Marble, stone. Stone is worth more. For some odd reason. Great person was born. Wow, my wars have been going well. Next turn, I'll definitely be able to take him over. Oh, my Mah-Dry died. Did you see how... oh, my stream died. Mah-Dry, did you see how Fox News responded to the... the Obamacare being passed? Let me guess, they're waving around their arms yelling out communism. Because anything remotely socialist happened. I've heard that our government teacher is extremely biased. I'm just hoping he keeps it mostly to himself. I hope so, too. I had some pretty biased teachers in school. And no one cared. No one cared about Obamacare? I don't know, I'll be honest, I don't know a whole lot about Obamacare. Give me the brief synopsis. What exactly is Obamacare? All I know is I'm pretty sure it has to do with the United States healthcare system. Because the way it goes in Canada is we have free healthcare. Most medication is covered. You can walk into the emergency room at any point if you need to get checked out. And having a family doctor or anything like that is free. The only thing you have to pay for is prescriptions. If you have a prescription, you have to pay for it. It's not very expensive. It's mostly paid by taxes. And, oh, my money being really low is hurting my science now. It's mostly paid by taxes, and if you ever get to a point where you just cannot afford your necessary medication, the government can cover you for it. Money, 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 money. I still have way too few cities to be conducting wars like this. Okay, the science is up a little bit by doing this, but not a whole lot. Oh, I plundered the city, which will give me some money for science. Annex the city. Alright, on to the next war. Finish that farm. Sounds like common health care over here, Mo. Oh, good. Just like over here, Mah-Dry. England's healthcare is a bit better, where they'll actually pay... where they actually pay you for being sick, to a degree. Oh, hi, 3KGJ? I don't know. 3KGJ. I was about to say, how the hell do you pronounce that? But no, that's actually kind of rolls off the tongue. I like that. Yeah, from what I've heard, I don't know if they still do it, but in the United Kingdom, they pay you for being sick, basically. That's what I heard, at least, is that if you're coming out of emergency in hospital, they'll actually pay you money to help cover your lost money from your job. The ACA, aka Obamacare, among other things, raises the standards. That's good. Healthcare works as such. Federal government gives money to state government to provide healthcare. The states only get the money to meet certain standards. So they're raising the standards. I'm guessing this comes out of taxpayer money? Except prescriptions are, if you're not covered, 7, but yeah, it's kind of like that over here, where you have to pay for your own prescriptions for the ones that aren't covered, although most are covered. I'm gonna go up after Istanbul next. Let's hope it's still just the one place. Okay, I want a courthouse as soon as possible in Kuala Lumpur to help get rid of unhappiness from it, because it's hurting my country's growth. Well, you get sick pay if you can't work. Yeah, see, over here, you get sick pay from your job, not from the government. And not every job has to provide sick pay. Some do more than others, like Starbucks in Canada has amazing benefits, actually. That's a weird one you wouldn't think would have great benefits, but it really has amazing benefits. Like, my fiancée started working at Starbucks yesterday, and she's in her training right now. She's already full-time. She's already in contention to be a floor manager. And when we get married, I will have her benefits, which means I will have dental, I will have a chiropractor, I will have an optometrist. Any prescription I have will be covered, which is good because I'm established this committee to figure out how lower costs affecting the quality of healthcare. Luckily, my illnesses are covered. You see, that's good. And my cerebral palsy is covered, where my physiotherapy bills and everything when I was a child, my speech therapy bills, because I had to be taught how to talk by a speech therapist. I had a physiotherapist who taught me basically how to walk and stuff, because growing up with cerebral palsy is extremely, extremely difficult. Where it's just very hard to learn things and adapt, because, you know, it's a mental and physical disability. But a lot of that stuff was covered for me by Canada's government, where basically everything was covered. Starbucks in Canada equals OP. OP is a stone golem. Shadowling. Shadow wings. Whatever. Or is it 100% full pay? Sick pay equals vacation pay. Equals 60% of your pay. In Canada, it again depends on the company. The individual company will determine how much your sick pay is. But there is a Canadian standard where they can't pay below a certain amount for sick pay. So they can't really fuck you over on it. I really need to raise the happiness in this country. Make a pastor. Oh, there are horses over there. Pre-existing condition, yeah. One of your neighbors is wheelbound from the same sickness I have. I don't have a sickness, I have a disability. They're classified differently. Mine is not some kind of illness that can be recovered, it's permanent brain damage at birth. So it counts as a disability in Canada, unfortunately. Yeah, luckily I'm not wheelchair bound. I just had a very, very hard time learning how to walk. Meant to say disability, derping here. That's alright. Oh, right, I forgot to build the quarries. I should get on that. That'll get me some happiness. Speaking of quarries, I can break down their gem mines. Oh, that's Old Faithful right there. I have to move around that. That's inconvenient. Alright. Keep forgetting units can't occupy... The military units can't occupy the same square in this one. They finally got rid of the stack of death in this game. It's mostly a health insurance reform rather than a healthcare reform. Well, at least it's still something, but still. I never knew you had cerebral palsy. Oh. Well, I make it pretty public. Yeah, some people with cerebral palsy are in really bad shape. I went to Robert Bateman High School, and that was the school in the Halton District School Board where they would put the students who are very disabled. Now, mind you, it was a completely normal school. They had the IB program and everything. It's just, in each school board, they have to have at least one school that has specially trained staff to take care of especially disabled people. And we had a lot of people with cerebral palsy who they couldn't talk on their own, they couldn't eat on their own, and they were in wheelchairs. Cerebral palsy is a real mixed bag, where it's brain damage when you're born due to lack of oxygen to the brain. So it could be anything from the most minor stutter to being dead. You can die at birth from it. It can be anything because it's brain damage. Ooh, wow, Rome and Russia just went to war with each other. That's kind of good, because one will take out the other, and then while they're weak from taking out the other one, I can swoop in and clean up the remains. Then I'll have the whole continent under my control if I can take out Istanbul. Military units gain 50% more experience from combat. That's amazing. And I've got a catapult. That is great for sieging cities. I finally have another settler. Really should have got that a long time ago. I'll have that settle on the coast. Pillage. There we go. I do not want them getting horses. Mounted units are deadly. Oh, great. They're getting in my way here. Good thing Monaco likes me. I think they wanted me to take out Kuala Lumpur. Settler is finished. Horseman would be nice. Chariot Archer would be very nice. Range strength. Horseman. Not good for sieging cities, but really powerful in ground combat. Let's get another catapult. Anything further is considered political suicide. That's another thing they're working on. You see, Blue, there's a reason why Canada, United Kingdom, Costa Rica started their healthcare reform as early as possible. Yeah. I have no idea. I cannot begin to understand why in the United States some people are so against free healthcare. Where it seems like they just hate on it for the sake of hating on it, where they're like, that's like communism. Well, no, it's not like communism, but it's just social healthcare. What's wrong with that? I don't get people sometimes, I swear. Like, yeah, your taxes have to raise. What's wrong with that? If the taxes raise to make the quality of life better, that's a good thing. You're paying taxes for a reason. I don't mind my taxes being a little bit high. It's saving my life and the life of others. How greedy do you have to be? I don't get people. Like, if I'm paying money for taxes to make sure that some poor kid gets the medication he needs to live, then fuck yeah, I want to pay extra taxes. I'm a good person, goddammit. Oh wow, we have 17 people in the chat all of a sudden. That might be a record. God, some people are fucking awful. Currency might be nice. Calendar is nice. Let me look at the tree. Pikemen are really nice. Can't quite get to them yet. Construction. Saw a program the other day where a woman had a baby without a midwife in the house because they couldn't afford to hire one. Wow. Yeah, in the US, the national sport is avoiding taxes. Tell me about it. That's what I've been told. Whoa. Oh yeah, continue on that quarry. Why would you stop? That's the big thing, taxes. Everyone hates taxes. Certain parties are trying to throw taxes out entirely. That's ridiculous! You should be paying more for taxes! It's saving lives! The government needs that money. Now, mind you, when certain people are in power, they're using that money wrong as hell. But that money... I would love to pay more money if it meant making the healthcare better. Jesus. Some people are just fucking greedy, disgusting people. Alright, let's get them healing. Wow. They still only have the one city, I think. They are so doomed. And I have my giant catapults coming in. I'm not a big fan of Obama. I don't like a lot of things he does. I want to say that right off the bat. I don't like a lot of his policies. I don't like a lot of promises he's made. He's really good at making promises and then not following through on them. Like Bilal plays Donavar Hamadrai. Yes, they're playing the same way. Yes. Let's heal up there. What was I saying again? I'm already blanking. Taxes don't exist. It'd be like paying £100 a month for meds. Yeah, it would be ridiculous. No one could afford that. It's much better, especially in a country with a high population, to be paying much less by paying your taxes and then have those things covered. Like, yes, not everyone needs medication. But what kind of awful person do you have to be to not pay that extra bit so that the people who do need their medication get their medication? Do you not care at all about your fellow human being? Why would you not pay taxes? Yeah. Like, unless you absolutely cannot afford taxes, you should pay your taxes. Because when you pay your taxes, it's helping everybody else in the country. No, I'm not giving you white peace, Solomon. You're fucked right now. You've got to give me a nice deal. You've got to give me a nice deal for me to end this war. Venice is angry about all the trespassing I'm doing. You guys, move. I don't want any of my melee units attacking from overseas. Or over the river, because they'll do 20% less damage because of that. And that also means that they're going to be doing also means that they're going to be taking 20% more damage. What are you at war again? Who started it? Oh, I'm at war with the Ottoman Empire, and they started it. Yeah, they declared war on me, and I'm just capitalizing on it. I'm attacking back because they're quite weak right now. So, I'm taking advantage of them while they're weak and doomed. Because I'm a great person. Okay, next turn I'm going to build that city. Kind of a shitty spot, but I'm going to take over Venice after this. Because I don't like those borders being right there. In fact, can I even build a city right here? Might be too close to the other one. Too close. I'm going to have to build it right here. Yeah. Alright, get the catapults moving in. And speaking of, let's get those on the top of the hill. You guys continue to heal. You guys back off so you can heal more reliably. Hit the city. They're hard to siege with walls until I get this catapult set up next turn. The catapult's definitely what's going to win me this fight. Man, the borders are expanding slow. What am I producing here? I need more catapults, don't I? Stable might be nice. Library might be very nice. But... Great library, free technology. I'm gonna go for that. Actually, no. No, bad idea. Keep with catapults. I cannot let this wave of destruction go down. It's too good for me. Because if I stop producing military, that's when someone else is gonna go hardcore on it. Okay, let me check out the chat again. I was looking away from it for a minute. I don't stay up to date on Canadian politics, so what's wrong with Mr. Harper? Harper is George Bush, Jr. Harper is awful. This is one of the few times in history when the Canadian Prime Minister is far, far worse than the current American president. Harper is awful. He makes promises... He then abandons, he does not follow through on said promises. Oh god, there's a website called Shit Harper Does. Yeah, Harper is mini George Bush. That's my best way of describing him. He does the same kind of stuff that Bush did. That George Bush Jr., not George Bush Sr. I didn't like Sr., but at least Sr. was smart. Jr. is an idiot. Let me link you here. Shit Harper did. This is a constant newsfeed of shit that President Harper has done. There you go. Make sure to click on the tab on the right at the top that says more shit Harper did, and just keep clicking on seriously tell me some other shit. It is amazing the awful things this man has done. And I want to tell you, the Canadian public does not like him. The big problem is that in Canada, most of the people who vote are the rich business owners, and Harper taxes less for rich business owners and more for the middle class. It's bullshit. So, Harper, the public knows about this, and the public does not like Harper. I remember once Harper did a campaign where he let you name his cat. Where he got a kitten, and he's like, everyone, you can, this is a true democracy, you can name my kitten. And first of all, that was stupid as hell. And second of all, the highest voted thing for email requests was Little Hitler. He didn't go with that one. Finally founded Boston. It's been forever since I founded another city. Wow, we are jackhammering Istanbul. Our melee units are really hurt though, so I've got to just let them heal. Boston, you need a library. That's what you need. I need to get my science rate up because it is quite abysmal. But we all love a little Hitler. He faced a vote of no confidence last year. Yep. Naturally, he now has majority in Parliament. Yep.
That it stand on the right spot, that it be securely founded, that it be...
He is one greedy motherfucker. I do not like Harper. Alright, I think we can take him out next turn. Oh, we got the marble quarry up. Really need more luxury goods. Oh yeah, we have construction now. I can start making lumber mills. Those are awesome. Got another catapult coming in. I don't think I'll need it over there. I think I'll keep it over here by Venice, because they're my next target. What do I need? I need currency. Without a doubt, I'm so far behind on getting currency. I was thinking, why not rename your cities just for giggles? Because I always have a hard time thinking of names for cities. I need to think more before the stream about it. Maybe make a list of city names I'd go with. Yep. I'm doing good, I'm doing good. What year is it? It's still not ACE. Alright, Istanbul is now in the United States. I would like you to set up for a ranged attack and then go on alert. All fully healed units, go over there and get ready for the fight. This should be a good war. Oh, I forgot I still have this warrior. He doesn't need to be in there anymore. I would like a courthouse in Istanbul. I think that might be the biggest country right now. I don't have all that many cities, but I'm growing faster than anyone else. Maybe rename Istanbul, Mesa, etc. to American cities. Well, I don't have Mesa. I was gonna get Mesa, but someone else swooped in and got it first. Defense against ranged attacks, that's a really nice bonus. Heal. Yeah, I want a quarry up there. I want a lumber mill over here to increase production. I've got that taken care of. Let's go over there. Oops, he went a little too far in. Catapult. Wow. I've got a fairly impressive army. And they're all leveling up, too. They got a lot of experience. And having the honor policies is really helping with the military. Have another catapult coming in. Let's get that quarry up and running. Finish catapult. I am really behind on having a monument. Library is also nice. Library. Science takes precedence. A modern military is a strong military. Gotta stay scientifically advanced. I think I'm almost ready to declare war here. Losing grip on Rio de Janeiro. I like Rio de Janeiro. I don't have the money to keep up that friendship, though. Fortify. Make a farm. Make a pasture. Kind of wish I did that one first. You set up for a ranged attack. Want all the catapults set up and ready before the war starts. So Mah-Dry, even though I don't agree with it, for obvious reasons, do you look forward to seeing civilization... do you look forward to seeing civilization change BC to BCE? Did they say that they're going to do that? Most progressive people in the world. I'm the least. That's for culture. Did they say they're going to do that? Or are you saying, like, do I want them to do that? Is this God and Kings? No. Well, I mean, just in general. I'd like to see them do that, but I don't think they will, for the same reason they start every game in 4000 BCE. Is because they don't want to piss people off. And it bugs me to no end that that will get under people's skin. That fucking science will get under people's skin. But whatever. If it means less people bitch, then it's not going to bother me too much. The only time it really bothered me when they caved into something like that was in Civ 2 they had Vladimir Lenin be the leader, who I still maintain to this day was the greatest leader of Russia ever. And they stopped having him because people in the United States complained and said, ew, communism's bad. Asshats. Right, I should get a trireme. I need to start exploring the sea. This is not Gods and Kings, by the way, although I really want that expansion. I just don't have the money to spare for it right now, unfortunately. I've got that on my wish list, so I'm going to be kind of reminding myself. I got a wish list, and it's really useful, because whenever I've got some spare money and I'm not saving up for something, I can go through it and be like, what game would be good to Let's Play, or good for stream? And Gods and Kings looks so fun, because although I don't like religion in real life, religion in Civ 4 was a really fun mechanic, and they add religion into Gods and Kings. They add 14 religions, and the best part, you can rename the religions. I'm going to have endless fun renaming the religions. Oh my god. I can think of all the fun. First of all, I have to be the founder of Clone Highism, the greatest Canadian religion. I'm thinking of making my capital, my first country, I think, is going to be Pastafarian. They believe in the flying spaghetti monster. Of course, I have to create the religion of Mah-Dry-Bread. I haven't come up with a clever name for it yet, but I'm gonna. Maybe a fan will, I don't know. I think it was 11, but that's besides the point. 11? I heard it was 14, but I could be wrong. I haven't even seen the game yet. So many possibilities. Scientology, Pastafarianism. I know, so many great possibilities. It's gonna be so much fun. I wish I had that. I just don't have the money to spare because I'm gonna be moving like twice in the next few months because we can't afford this house, so we're moving as a family. Then like a week after that, I'm likely moving into an apartment with my fiancé. Slenderism. The religion of Slender Man. That's gotta be a creepy-ass religion. Creepier than the Irish Roman Catholic. Bazing. Alright, let's declare war here on Venice. Apparently city-states are growing worried because I keep declaring war on city-states. Alright, let's take their workers. Shoot some arrows into him. Fire some some catapults on them. And let's get the healed units coming in for backup. Oh, Venice must be terrified. And they've got horses, which is good. Capitalism. Make a religion called capitalism. Ah, oh, goddamn, now I wish I had kings and gods and kings and whatever. Damn it. Fuck, I need money. Well, yesterday I had an appointment with Path Employment Agency. They help look for jobs for unemployed disabled folk like myself. Unfortunately, they were not able to find anything for me. It's been 2 weeks. They still haven't found anything, but they're still looking. So, wish me luck on that one. I'm sure they'll find something eventually. It's just, I'm on a 2-year failed job search now, where no matter how many places I apply to, it's just, the job market right now in Canada is pretty bad, and being disabled on top of that makes finding a job extremely hard, because I can't drive because of my disability. And that is a huge detriment, is that I can't afford a car, and I'm not able to drive because of my disability, which makes getting money really, really hard. I've actually applied for ODSP, so the government may be paying me a little bit of money monthly just to help support my disability, but it's not anything livable. So, in a rough situation, but I try and stay happy and just keep on streaming and making videos. I'm a partner now. So at the end of this month, I'll see how much money I've made. I'm not allowed to say how much money I made as part of the... I signed a non-disclosure agreement. I'm not allowed to say what kind of money I make or anything about the contract. But hopefully it'll be able to pull me through a little bit. I still don't have a granary in my capital. Monument! Starve! Oops. We are here to help you be happy. Thank you! You're good at it. Except for you, Fairy. I hate you, Fairy. Why did they focus on killing the warrior? He's the most useless guy I had. Right. I got Venice. Venice is now incorporated into the United States of America. Alright, I've got a good chunk of the country. I'm worried, though, that if I try and take on another city-state, the city-states are going to rebel. That might make me some more enemies. You may hate me, but I'm here so you can make fun of me when I say iron. Yeah, it's iron. God damn it. So who wants to die next? Guarded and guarded. Covert lands we own, we're a warmongering menace to the world. Well, kinda. Yeah, they think we're warmongers. To be fair, kinda are. Warsaw fucking hates us. Wow, the people are really unhappy right now. What's this unhappiness from? Mostly from occupied cities, yeah. I really need those courthouses to finish. I've had a courthouse building here for... Okay, next turn I'll have a courthouse. Good, because if you're above 10 unhappiness, your military is very, very weak, and you can have rebel uprisings, which I do not want to have to deal with, especially with a weakened military. Okay, let's get roads going to all the cities. I want them all connected. I want a lot of money coming in. Take your couch and sit on it. It's like eating your cake and having it too, or whatever that, however that saying goes. I think I said it backwards. Unit promotion. Hell yeah, defense from ranged attacks. So who's the next target? I'm thinking Rome. If I go to war with Rome, though, I'm afraid that No, aren't Russia and Rome at war with each other now? No, they ended that war. Rome is definitely weaker, though. Means Rome is the target. Sorry, Rome. But, you got land, and I want land. See you, Fury. Hey, Mah-Dry, do you know what I think is the most stupid reason for getting a divorce in some people's lives? What do you think is the most stupid reason for getting a divorce in some people's lives? I think the housewife that cheats and I think the housewife that cheats and legitimizes divorce because the husband is busy working and the housewife doesn't work and spends all his money. Yeah, and I've heard that happens a lot in the United States, and that's very unfortunate. And I think that is very, very stupid and a horrible thing. Got a courthouse up, so there's a little less unhappiness, but it's still pretty bad. Colosseums, it costs a lot of money, but it makes people happy. I'm gonna have to. Oh, Russia and Rome are at war again. I'm definitely gonna swoop in and take advantage of this. Hey guy, why are you building a road there? Oh, this road was pillaged, okay. Or I guess just not worked on, possibly. Monument done, Colosseum. That happened to your dad? I'm sorry to hear about that, 3KGJ. Oh, looks like we're done scouting the whole area. Alright. That means we don't need the scout anymore. I'll get him back. I'll get both of the scouts back to the city so I can sell them. I want to get as much money back as possible, especially because I'm losing money every turn. I'm mostly getting money just by pillaging. I've started to hate islands in Civ 5. I don't blame you. Islands are rough. Colosseum, please. I want to farm up there. Man, we still have a lot of viewers today. See, this is what I get for streaming every single day. I start to get a lot of good viewers. Now, while I say that, I just realized I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. 2 hours is where the cutoff point is, where Twitch will not upload a video to a direct video to YouTube that's been more than 2 hours, which means I am going to go on a 5-minute break here, and I am going to end the stream for about 1 or 2 minutes, just going to get some more water, maybe make another tea, and I'll be right back. Don't tune out, because I will be right back. Alright, while I'm gone, feel free to check out the information below the stream here to find more information about who I am and what I do, as well as find my YouTube, where I just became a partner over there, and I've been making a video a day for almost a year and a half now. So I hope you've all enjoyed watching me, and remember, I'll be back in 1 or 2 minutes.